minute break tip is actually going to be a Q&A because somebody, where'd that car go? Somebody sent me an email today wanting to know what I did before trucking. So I graduated in '92. I thought to do that. I proved my family wrong on that. And I like doing separate videos for the questions. I don't like really putting them in my vlogs because my vlogs are for, you know, you viewers. I don't want to be like everybody else with them. But I graduated in '92, and my girlfriend at the time had split up, which is now my wife. And I pretty much did nothing for about 3 years. I was pretty much homeless. I was living with friends or bouncing or even living in a car in the cold. But I pretty much worked for the Forest Service and tree nurseries from 18 to about, well, I'd say from 92 to about, say 97, somewhere in there. And then I went to work for a carnival for a short time, and that's how I met my first wife. And I just couldn't handle that anymore. I just got tired of that. And after that, I went to work for Town Pump in Shelby, Montana as a deli cook for about a year. And then we moved to Alaska in 2000. I worked for Denny's as a line cook. And then I worked at Chevron at night as a cashier. So I was working 2 jobs. My wife at the time worked at Walmart. We moved back to the States into Idaho 2001. My wife worked for Walmart, and I really didn't work at that time. There for almost a year I didn't have to work. I just didn't do nothing. I didn't have to. Just stayed home. And so I worked for Chevron in Clark Fork for a little bit. And that really didn't work out because in the summertime they didn't have air conditioning. 2001 I got on Clark Fork Ambulance and Clark Fork Fire, 2 different departments. I did that till 7, and then I pretty much picked huckleberries and got firewood in the summertime, and that's how I made a little extra money and was able to do my ambulance and volunteer stuff. And then I subcontracted to the Forest Service or another contractor with the Forest Service to brush roads for 2 years. So yeah, we were brushing roads and all that. And that's pretty much all the jobs I had before trucking. And then after trucking, I started with Swift in 2002, worked for them for 2 years. Went to work for Jim Palmer until he filed bankruptcy and I left. I wasn't going to stick around for that. Then I went to work for Shacklaw hauling wood chips, mostly Idaho and Montana and Washington. It was a local job, which is good. I liked the job, but I got laid off. So then I went to work for GTI, and my mileage started going down and affecting. I wasn't getting no more than 2,000 miles a week, and the truck was 59 miles an hour. So I left them and found a better job with JBS Carriers. They dismissed me because they had no freight going where I lived anymore, and it was just too far out of the way, which I can understand in a way. And we cut ties there. And then I ended up with Belinsky Trucking, even though I really didn't want to at first because I would have had to drive my car. I was staying with Belinsky for a year, and then Sweet Lights Logistics offered me more money, and being closer to home I wouldn't have had to drive so far. Unfortunately, things between me and Sean didn't work out. We just couldn't get along, and just do things different. That, you know, he's got his thing. He's a good company. Sean's a good guy. He's going places. Don't get me wrong there. And then I came back to Belinsky, and this is where I'll stay until they either fire me or retire. And I work for a good company. I work for Belinsky Trucking out of Yakima, Washington. They give us good trucks. I'm usually at home for a day and a half every 8 days on a reset, which is better than being out 3 weeks. And
you have 3 hours and 49 minutes of remaining drive.
Oh, I'm trying to fight the E-log. They don't want to cooperate. So yeah, I've been with Belinsky for a total of 2 years. And you can drive clear. So yeah, I've been with Belinsky for a couple years, and it's been good. These guys treat me really good. For seeing weird things on the road, I've seen so much weird stuff. I wish I had a video camera to tell you the stories. I've seen people having sex driving down the road. I've seen a lot of weird things that my mind just hasn't comprehended or remembered. And so yeah, that's pretty much all of that right there. That things I just can't remember. I've seen trucks burn down. I've seen some bad accidents. This last fall, I was right here in Minnesota, and the traffic come to a stop. We come around the corner, and I barely got stopped because there was no warning. Nobody even on the CV told me. This is why we got CVs in our trucks. Nobody said anything. And the pickup in front of me, I had managed to have to go to the shoulder to come to a complete stop, because you don't want to set off the braking system in here, hard braking. So I tried to avoid hitting a hard brake, shifting load. All of a sudden this van comes up sliding past me and just rear ends this pickup, shoves him out in front of me into the ditch at 70 miles an hour. That's the worst, one of the worst. And I did CPR on a guy, motorcycle broadsided a semi truck. I've seen a lot of weird stuff out here. It's just, the list can go on forever, but keep emailing me your questions and I'll answer them. Thank for the email. I didn't catch your name on there because it's like U6 something. And I'll post the picture of the email for you to see on my page. But yeah, on my page, if you send me a personal message that you want to be added to my normal Facebook account and figure out more about me, I'll check your profile out, and if I feel secure enough, I'll add you to my Facebook. I have no problem adding people to my Facebook. But yeah, that's your 30-minute break tip today. So keep sending me your emails and questions, and I'll answer them in a separate video like this. So I have something for 30-minute break tip daily video. This is how I can do it, because I got unlimited internet, so I can post short 10 minutes videos for you. I'm going to continue doing my vlogs through the day. Yeah, I do like to sing. I'm horrible at singing, and but you know what? My wife loves it. That's all that matters, right? So, and I'm working on the editing for you. I will eventually get better, but I got Adobe Premiere, and that thing is it's really tricky, and I'm learning it. I'm getting there eventually, and I have ideas to improve it, but it takes money that I don't have, and like I need another GoPro camera would be nice. And that's how Ollie Knight and Trucker Josh make good videos, because they have the cameras. And I'm only working with my phone, the GoPro on the dash, and this camera. So yeah, keep the questions coming. I will answer them as soon as I can, alright? Thanks for watching, and send me some more suggestions for 30-minute break tips. Tomorrow I will show how to prime the reefer, and then the next day I will do logbooks, e-log and paper, and show you the green book. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a viewer. Subscribe, comment, like down below, and enjoy what comes. Not the best at it, not like everybody else, but I try. That's all that matters. All you can do is try. Be safe rolling down the highways, and for those who don't roll in these trucks, watch and learn. Thank you. Give us space. We need it.